Welcome. In front of me is a VIVO X300 and today I'll show you how you can record screen on this phone. So, to get started, we want to swipe down from the top right side of the screen, which brings down our toggles, and we're looking for obviously the screen recording toggle. Now let's see how long it takes me to find it, and oh, there we go. And it's the last one for me. Now, if you don't see this toggle anywhere in here, you might need to add it yourself, and you can do so by clicking right here on this pencil icon, and then finding it somewhere in here. I just closed it by mistake. Let's try that again. So there we go. So you can find it somewhere in here. Grab it by just holding it. So you can move it now and drag it here, drop it, and you can see it's now added. So anyway, once you see the screen recording, you can now either tap on it to immediately start recording, or you can hold it, which will take you to the settings where you can see, number one, how it's set by default and maybe change some of the things. Now, one of the more important things that I would recommend changing is the picture quality. Medium, I presume this is going to be 720p. For God's sakes, this is not 2000. We can do better than 720, like 1080p. Now, it doesn't really say exactly what the resolution right here is, so it's a very vague information. Could have as well put 1, 2, and 3, and it wouldn't made any effing difference. So I presume high is 1080p with 16-bit megabits per second, but this is just a guess. F knows like what it actually is, to be honest. Now, you can probably check it out once you record the video and see what the actual parameters of it are, which I will do once I actually record something. Now, we also have the options to record touch or display touch trajectory, which is whenever you're pressing the display, it will record a semi-transparent gray dot, and when you're swiping, it will do that with that transparent gray dot on the screen. I'll keep that on so you can see how that looks like. Next, we have record system, audio, and also microphone. I'm going to get rid of the microphone. And we have also record in progress, do not disturb. So basically, do not disturb when start recording. And yeah, that's about it. So you can either start recording from here. I do want to quickly check something. If I press on this, will it open up the same window? Nope, it just automatically records. Okay. So you can see we have this little dynamic island right here to show us that it's recording. And whatever you'll do right now will be recorded. Now, there is a little bit of a caveat, which I'm going to show you. This piece of shit right here will not be recorded because it decides to just completely say, fuck your privacy and your rights. This is our device now. And because of that, I'm going to say the same thing, fuck you, Netflix, and use something else instead that actually doesn't block you from using the device, your device. And such alternatives would be things like CloudStream. You can check it out on GitHub. You just need to add a repository. You might want to look how to do that. And it's basically a free version of Netflix that doesn't give you any kind of cog blocking like this one does. It's like, oh, you can't record this or that because reasons. Now, I want to also stress reasons here. I'm not signed in. I don't even own a Netflix account, and I didn't install this piece of shit on the device. So therefore, I have never allowed this piece of shit to do anything on this device. It should not have any right to do anything. It's my phone, not theirs. And because it decides to do this, I'm obviously showing retaliation and giving you other options to that. And also, know your place, you effing trash. Other options also should be here that work like this. Let me see, is there Spotify? Yes, there is. It's another piece of shit that basically does the same thing. So we're gonna do the same thing. Boom, know your place, trash too. And again, Revents will be the alternative to that one. You can thank me by subscribing. Okay, so let's stop the recording. As you can see, it gives us the pop-up that we have basically saved the recording. Cool. So we can now find it by going into our album. Now in here you will have a bunch of probably media visible in the Photos tab. So it might be a bit more difficult later on to find a screen recording that you might be looking for. So in this case, you would want to navigate to Albums, and in Albums you'll find one called Screen Recordings. In here, obviously, you'll just find screen recordings and nothing else. Let's click on that. So in here, you'll be able to see the reason why I was so negative to Netflix and Spotify in a second, and you will also be able to see the trajectory. So this is the trajectory that I was referring, the gray dot. That's where my finger was swiping. And here's the Netflix being open. Now, I don't know if you recall, but there was a login page and a bunch of content visible right here. I sure as shit can't see anything here, and I never gave permission to Netflix to do anything here. Now, to give you a quick little explanation of what this is, what's actually happening right here. This is a feature that is designed to protect the privacy and security of the user of the device. Now, do you feel secure, protected? Because I sure as shit don't. I actually feel violated right now by an application doing what it wants without ever even consulting me if I allow this. Now, just to give you a heads up, this is a useful feature, just not for piece of shit Netflix like this one. But for instance, if you consider that there might be malware on the device that would try to use the kind of screen pinning, which is what screen recording kind of is called, like screen pinning, which means that it can see the display. And you consider this as a malware that basically sees your display and sends the information of what you're doing on your display to some third party that you don't even know is receiving this information. And then you open up your bank application, type in the PIN. You can imagine how that would be not very secure. So banks applications do block this, which is good. What isn't is the Netflix. It has no reason to do that. Shit, we actually share passwords, right? Or people do. So when you're sharing passwords, like, why would you even care if someone else can see it? Like, woo, big deal. So yeah, like I said, it's a useful feature, just not for things that basically violate your rights. Now, let's see what the parameters here are. I guess not like this. More. And let's see. Oh, it's a scrollable one. Great. Where is the info here? Oh, there we go. It's right here. So it is a basically 1080p recording at a measly 39 frames. What the hell is this frame rate here? Such a absurd like frame rate. You usually get 30 or 60, not the in between, whatever this is. But in any case, I guess we're recording at 30 frames. I don't recall if there was an option to change this. Let me quickly check. Because if there is, I highly recommend utilizing that. Picture quality. Yeah, no, there. Yep, okay. So there isn't an option to change this for some reason. Okay. Anyway, that about sums it up. So I hope you found this very helpful. And if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.